Hello everyone, Sarah here with you with drawing tips, lesson number 2. And in this lesson I want to explain the side profile. You're going to find all the written lessons in my DeviantArt account. Just press on scraps and you'll see it. You better see lesson 1 if you haven't seen, so go back and check on lesson 1. So I already got my scale here, which I divided into 8. So let's start. This is going to be a little familiar to lesson 1 if you haven't if you have seen that and remembered. So here's this bony box, or the bony box where it kind of ties in the legs right here. And this is like the side profile of a stick figure, not of a human being. And this can work for both male and female. Okay, so you have a clear idea on this. Alright, so let's now draw the head, and the neck comes like this. A lot of people make a speculation that the neck kind of comes like that, and that is absolutely wrong. The right thing to draw is the neck. Drawing a head, the neck comes down like this. This is the right pose, and then you can see there's this chin and all. So there you have the neck, and then you have the chest barrel. And like here's the stomach, which kind of like the barrel kind of going like way over here, and then the bony part kind of goes a little up. Then you have the stomach, or the gut area. So this is like the basic structure if you're working on a stick figure. So what if we are going to work a little bit and add a little bit like extra details? Let's see that in this. So what you're going to do, actually we have like, here's our stick figure again, and we're gonna work on with the same 8 measurements so you can see. Alright, so here we go. The head is right here, then we have the neck axis, and then you kind of draw like this is where we're gonna put the legs. I'm just putting mark there, and then as you can see, we have like the chin kind of appearing here. The head kind of, as you can see, there's this little area of the head. Then if we like have like the chest, which is right here, it kind of goes in like that, and then you have the stomach area, and then you have like the bony box area right here. So this is this stick figure, but we're adding a little bit of more details. As you can see, I am just drawing like the extra lines like this, and as you can see, it started already to like show human figure. This is more of a female body than of a male body, because normally in a female body the butt here will be a little larger or will be a little further, you know. Normally in a male it will look like something more like this. You see, the chest of the male, you know, normally the males are kind of more buffed up from their bodies like this. The chest is bigger than the buttocks area, while the female are like the opposite. Their butt is bigger than their body. So when you're drawing like from the side, the male technically will have like a wider here from this area than the butt area. So when I drew that, it just came out a female body. Anyways, this is just to keep a general note. But let's keep on working on the figure and see how it goes. So we have the legs right here, and this is how it's going to be like, since we're doing like a female body. This is actually general, you know, but in the female body the features are kind of more smoother in kind of a sense. Oh, I'm gonna need to change my camera battery, so I'm gonna pause right now because it's running out. Okay, I'm back with new batteries. Apparently every time I shoot one of these videos, my camera decides to run out. So anyways, I stopped at this point, and then this is, at least from my point of experience, you know, this is how the legs is kind of drawn, and then the hands is kind of comes like this. So as I said, this is like a basic thing, you know, if you just widen the chest a little bit and made this a little smaller, it will work better for a male figure, but the technique is still very much the same. So here's a quick tip I would like to say. This is something I learned from Drawer Tips, and he's a great user, and he's the one who's helping me with all these tutorials. He kind of explained like how to draw the body from the side profile. If you're like, this is the gravity line, as you can see here, this is like the gravity is going way down here, and then the body sort of comes like this, like in a zigzag type of form. Something like this. So you can see the head's coming like this, and this bar is coming like this, and this is coming like this, and you kind of can sense that, you know, when you're drawing. And I really did notice that little area, you know, like the whole zigzag part. It's like, you know, like this, like this, you're like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. It kind of makes sense, so I hope this kind of adds a little bit to your kind of information. Yeah, that was kind of a quick tip that I forgot, and I just put it in the editing. Again, last notes, don't draw the head like this. This is completely wrong. The right way is like this, because it's a very common problem. I used to do it all the time. And this is kind of a little bit of advance of a stick figure, and I kind of given you kind of a look on how this is without the details and all. But I hope this works for you, and I hope that you kind of brought your sketchbook and followed all this. The written version will be available on my DeviantArt. Make sure to read that, because, you know, watching this and reading my other one will like complete the whole experience. Again, you'll find it in Scraps. You'll find also the folders, Drawing Tips, and you'll have like tutorials. Drawing Tips will have the written version. Tutorials is going to have my sketchbook, notes, which I kind of explained so far. I'm still kind of learning, so I'm still in the middle of the course. But I hope this helps you guys out there, and hopefully I'll be back in my next video to explain now, you know, the next stage, which is the difference between a male and a female skeleton, which is like step 3 of going and learning more about the human, you know, figure when you're drawing. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in another drawing tutorials or drawing tips video. Later.